The Rottweiler is a sturdy, muscular dog with a broad head and a blocky bone structure. The breed's powerful build makes it an impressive guard dog. It is also gentle, that if it steps on your foot while you're in your garden, you can put your hands straight through its chest without feeling it. A Rottweiler's appearance combines traits of the German Shepherd dog and English Mastiff. When you see a Rottweiler, it is hard to imagine that any human being could be strong enough to control one of those dogs. But of course, we're not talking about the brute strength. The most important thing about a Rottweiler is its brains. Hi guys, welcome back to Smart Dog Lover. Today we are going to be looking at the things only Rottweiler dog owners understand very well about their dogs. Don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. Also, subscribe and turn on notifications for more contents like this that will help you know your dog better. Let's get it started, shall we? Number 12. Clumsy Doggy. Rottweiler dog breeds are very clumsy. They are big and strong, but they trip over things. They can't carry things out of the house. They have a tendency to salivate all over the place when they are excited and drool all over the floor. In short, they are clumsy and gross. They often have to be taught to walk on a leash, which makes them look ridiculous when they're in public. Number 11. They are powerful. Rottweiler is a physically powerful breed. I doubt that they are any more physically more powerful than this breed. And they are even more physically powerful than most people want to admit. A Rottweiler dog is not to be mistaken for some other dogs, but is bigger, stronger, and more physically impressive than those other dogs. You do see a lot of straining and barking on TV when somebody breaks into a house, but that's not what I mean. A Rottweiler dog is not just a large dog. That much has been established in many studies and surveys. It is physically more forceful than other dogs in the same situation. Number 10. They have a sweet side. This is a case where we have to make a moral judgment. Some people think a Rottweiler is a nice, friendly dog, and that is always the owner's fault if anything bad happens. Others think that Rottweilers are inherently aggressive and dangerous and will bite whatever they're told to. This essay will argue that both judgments are wrong. Rottweilers are not inherently dangerous or inherently sweet. They are just what they look like. They have a dark side. They're big and powerful. Hence, they're scary to people who don't know how to handle them well. Number 9. They don't like boredom. Rotties don't like to be bored. That is why they chase balls, play with squeaky toys, and watch the same TV programs over and over and over again. That is why they get so excited when they find a new friend in their neighborhood. And that is why they become stressed when they can't work out what's going on around them. Dogs are trained by their owners to like being bored, but they don't like being annoyed. When a dog is bored, it goes on its own idea of a tangent. A romp in the yard may seem like fun to the owner, who has probably been trained to think it's so, but the dog has its own view of what fun is, and not much will amuse it for long. Number 8. They are attentive. Rottweiler dogs are not like that. They are very attentive to their owners. A lot of people think this is because the Rottweiler is too stupid to be able to behave in any other way. That may be true of some Rottweilers. If you give them a choice between doing something nice for you or getting food from the fridge, they'll always choose food from the fridge. But some Rottweilers are smarter than that. They should have learned better. Number 7. They are smart guards. This breed looks intimidating, but that's not only what makes it good at guarding. Rottweilers have no trouble with other dogs. They're not big on chasing down stray cats. They're not crazy about chasing down squirrels or rabbits either. But if you put one in a situation where it has to defend itself from something, it will take care of business. Rottweilers may look tough, but they're pretty easy to train. If you teach them how to do something, then they'll do it without having to be told what to do next time. Number 6. Utility dogs. The Rottweiler is an example of what psychologists call an instrumental animal, one that has been selected not for its nature, but for its utilities as a trusted companion. Many people think that the kind of dog who is good for security work is a big, aggressive dog. But a lot of the dogs used by police and military are actually Rottweilers. The Rottweiler is a different breed from the American Pit Bull, which has been bred to fight. Number 5. They can be couch potatoes. Rottweilers have been bred to be guard dogs, and they do this very well. But they are not trained to be lap dogs, so they spend much of their time sleeping or eating. And though they are large and powerful, they are not fast enough to catch most prey on their own. This is also one of the several breeds that are famous for their need to exercise. The Rottie dog is ranked second in laziness, after the Golden Retriever. They have been bred to be lazy. They will lie around for hours waiting for someone to take out their garbage or let them out to give them food, even if it's not yet dark outside. Number 4. Nobody wishes to cross paths. Rottweiler dogs have a reputation for being aggressive, and most people are scared of them. On the other hand, it seems to me that they are really nice, gentle dogs. I've had one as a pet, and it was great. People have gotten the idea that Rottweilers are aggressive because people who don't know any better have met one and have been scared of it. That's an example of what psychologists call projection. We assume we know what other people think about us, so we project those thoughts on others. Number 3. They will keep grudges. Rottweiler-type dogs are good at keeping grudges. This is because they are bred to have a high tolerance for punishment. It's their way of distinguishing themselves from the other dogs in the pack. If you look at a Rottweiler's body language, it is easy to see what makes them such effective punishers. They are big, muscular, and intimidating looking, but not in a threatening way. Another reason Rottweilers hold grudges is that they have a gene that makes their bodies want to growl whenever they see their rivals. They get smart at this though. It would be too dangerous for them to be actually aggressive towards a rival. Their owners would take away the food if they did, and probably beat them up if they didn't. So instead, the Rottweilers growl whenever anyone comes near. Number 2. They are impatient. It is often said that the Rottweiler is an impatient breed. They are not. In fact, they can be just as patient as any other breed, provided training is done properly. There are many stories of Rottweilers breaking free to attack, but most of them are errors caused by poor training. A Rottweiler with proper foundation of knowledge and understanding does not break free. Most people say that the Rottweiler dogs are aggressive and stupid, but I don't see it that way. For example, some of the traits that makes Rottweilers good guard dogs, their great strength and stamina, apply just as well to police dogs. The bad news is that Rottie are hard to train because they are so short-tempered. The good news is that if you train them, they do very well in protection work. Number 1. They love the outside. There's a certain kind of dog that has to be outside all the time. A Rottweiler, say, not all of them do this though. But that's not because they get any great benefit from being in the rain. It's not because they're so smart they can figure out how to cope with the weather or anything like that. It's really just that they love to go outdoors and they love to sniff everything and to bark and to run at things and to jump up on people and to bite other dogs if there are other dogs around, and so on. Yes, we're at the end of today's video. Now tell us your best experience with a Rottweiler dog and what you think about having one in the comments section. Would you recommend one? Do make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our content. Till next time, goodbye for now.